What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trash Film Home Video once again. Tonight, just finished watching Halloween Kills. So I'm going to give thoughts and just first impressions, because I'm going to have to sit with it for a little bit to decide really how I feel. Not sit with it to like the things I like, I'll still like. The things I don't like, I'll still won't like about it. But last night I went and I revisited 2018, which very first time I saw it was kind of, it was okay. I then rewatched it and liked it a bit more than I did the first time. Last night, kind of reaffirming my old, it's okay. It's not bad. It's not great either. It's not one that I will go back and watch a lot. Which actually brings up my first gripe about Halloween Kills. Halloween 2018 felt like the beginning of a trilogy, or the beginning of however many movies. That's just because that's how movies are written these days, especially really large franchise stuff like this, Marvel, things like that. They don't write movies as kind of their own self-contained thing. They write them as parts or pieces of a larger story, which just doesn't really work for me. It never has. The first one feels like the beginning of a longer story or larger story. This one feels like the middle of a larger story. Don't like that. Never will. But Halloween Kills starts off basically right where we left off, which is something that I enjoy. It picks right up and it goes to town right away. There is no real, one of my problems with the last film was that I hated the opening. It seemed kind of pointless. There was no real, it just seemed, the opening to this film is a lot better. We get some pretty interesting flashback scenes to 1978. There's even, we have a reappearance of an old character from the earlier films in the Halloween franchise, which I believe is actually just played by someone that looks like this actor who is now dead. And some of that stuff I really enjoyed. I liked Michael in those flashback 1978 scenes. These were flashback scenes that they filmed. They're also flashbacks to the actual that they show the original John Carpenter 1978 Halloween in. There's actually in a flashback. No, never mind. See, it already got me confused. But anyway, I did like the Michael stuff in that. It felt different than the 2018 Michael. There's a lot more comedy in Kills. There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of people die. It is called Halloween Kills for a reason. They definitely delivered on the kills aspect of this movie. Lots of kills. There is definite CGI blood in it. There's definite CGI kills. CGI blood and things like that. That kind of CGI has gotten better over the years. Watch Devil's Rejects again. The scene where Baby throws the knife. Whew, man, does not look good. Not bad like that, but definite things that you notice when it's not a practical effect. Some of the acting in this, some of the dialogue is just cheesy, cheesy, cringe cheesy. Anthony Michael Hall, I just don't think he was. I don't think he was right for Tommy Doyle. It just didn't do it for me. A lot of performances are kind of rough. Honestly, I'm not even gonna say it. I don't even want to hear it. I'm not even gonna say it. Some of the acting was rough. Some of the performances were a little laughable and kind of goofy. There's even a kill in this that made me cackle out loud. It was hilarious. None of the actual comedy that was written in to be comedy made me laugh. Like laugh out. That kill though, the one I'm talking about, is just funny. It's just funny. A lot of characters are really stupid in it. And I know that's, it's a slasher movie. People are dumb in slasher movies sometimes. You just don't see it quite as often anymore. In newer stuff, usually, I don't know, depends, I guess. But just some really actually, when I'm done, I'm going to explain one of these things. And it does have a spoiler. So at that point, I'm going to tell you, if you don't want to know anything, cut the video off. But there were things I liked about it. There were characters in it that I did enjoy. There is a couple who I really would have liked to have spent a little more time with. They were kind of cool in the beginning. This isn't a spoiler. She's walking around flying her drone through the house. That couple, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I loved them. I thought that they should have just had their own. I want to spin off with just them, hey, I don't know, doing their regular stuff, hanging out at night. What else? Let me think. It's a fun ride. If you don't go into it taking it too seriously, I think you'll have fun with it. Is it great? No. Is it terrible? I don't think so. Again, it feels like the middle of a bigger story, which is what it is, and that bothers me. Yeah, I don't know. It's not horrible. It's not great. There's a lot, like I said, a lot of things I like, a lot of things I dislike. I'm gonna let it marinate, and I'll probably be watching it again soon. I may even do a totally spoiler review at some point after I've kind of made my final decision on it. But yeah, definitely some things definitely some interesting things that are done. Some definite interesting choices by the filmmakers. I'm not sure what they were going with, but okay. So, if you don't want any spoilers, this is the end of the video for you. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Everybody gone? You guys leave? Oh, the spoiler. This is spoiler town right here. Not really, just a little bit. My example of how dumb some of these characters are. So, Allison and her boyfriend are going into the Myers house. They know Michael Myers is in there. Boyfriend's father, I forgot the kid's name, character's name. What was it? I don't know. Didn't care enough about him to learn it. So, didn't care enough about him to learn it in the first one either. His father has gone into the house. There is a noise. They go in. And they're going in guns a-blazing, real tough. Like they're going to do something. Pretty soon you figure out they don't know what the hell they're doing. They should not be in there at all. They find the current Myers house owners, well, Allison does, in a room. Michael Myers is in there. They know this. She knows this. She plops down next to the dead bodies and starts pulling the... What is she doing? What are you doing? He's here. It's not time to play, remove the pins from the pin cushion. It's time to figure out what your next move is and do it, because you're gonna die if you don't. Just dumb. Like, she's just sitting there like, yeah, it's a knife. He's dead. Move. Do something. Anyway. Cracked me up. Okay. Now I'm done. Trying not to make these things too damn long anymore. So there we go. First thoughts and impressions on Halloween Kills. Yeah. That's all I got for you guys. All right? Happy Halloween, and I'll see you next time.